I am 85 years old. Over the last 6 decades, I have shared my home, my food, and my heart with more than 15 cats. And today, I see young people making the exact same tragic, heartbreaking mistakes with their cats that I made in my youth. I see them smiling when their cat curls up beside them, making that soft kurr sound, and they say with such confidence, "My cat is happy." I used to say the same thing. I used to believe that sound was always a song of comfort. But one cold winter morning, many years ago, that gentle sound became the sound of regret that still follows me to this day. You see, when you live long enough, when you bury enough small companions in your backyard, when you sit quietly in an empty room where a cat once slept on your chest, you start to listen more carefully, not just with your ears, but with your heart. And there is something about purring that most people do not understand. I wish someone had told me this 40 years ago. I wish someone had shaken my shoulders and said, "Old man, don't assume that sound means happiness, because sometimes that soft vibration is not joy. Sometimes it is a whisper for help." I remember a little gray cat named Misha. She came into my life when I was in my early 30s, full of energy, full of confidence, and full of ignorance. Misha was gentle, quiet, and loyal in a way that only cats can be. Every evening she would climb onto my lap, press her tiny head against my hand, and begin to purr. That steady, comforting rumble made me feel like I was doing everything right as a cat owner. I thought her purring was proof of love, proof of happiness, proof that she was safe with me. Then one night something changed. She climbed onto my lap as usual, but her body felt lighter, weaker. Her purr was louder than normal, almost desperate. I stroked her fur and smiled, telling myself, she must be very happy tonight. I went to bed feeling proud of myself. I truly believed I was a good caretaker. The next morning, she did not come to greet me at the door. Her food bowl remained untouched. When I found her curled in the corner, still purring softly, her eyes looked tired, and her breathing was shallow. That was the day I learned a lesson that has never left me. The veterinarian told me something that felt like a knife in my chest. He said, "Cats don't only purr when they are happy. They also purr when they are scared, stressed, or in pain. It is their way of calming themselves, even healing themselves." I stood there, an adult man, feeling like a foolish child. All those nights I heard her purr. All those moments I assumed she was content. Maybe she was trying to tell me something, and I simply did not listen. You see, cats are masters of hiding weakness. In the wild, showing pain can mean death. So even in our homes, even when they trust us, they carry that ancient instinct inside their bones. When a cat is injured or sick, they often do not cry like we do. They do not scream or complain. Instead, they become quiet. They withdraw, and sometimes they purr. Scientists have discovered that the vibration of a cat's purr happens at a frequency that can actually promote healing. It can help reduce stress, lower pain, and even support bone and tissue repair. Think about that for a moment. Your cat may be using its own body like medicine. That soft sound you hear is not always laughter. Sometimes it is survival. I learned to watch more carefully after losing Misha. I began to notice the small details. A cat that suddenly purrs more than usual. A cat that hides under furniture, but still makes that gentle rumble. A cat that stops eating, moves slowly, or sleeps far more than normal. These are not signs of happiness. These are warning bells, quiet but urgent. There was another cat many years later, a big orange fellow named Rusty. He was strong, playful, and stubborn. And one afternoon he jumped onto the sofa beside me and began to purr loudly. But this time I remembered my past mistake. I noticed his tail was stiff, his ears were slightly back, his eyes were not relaxed. Something was wrong. I took him to the clinic that very day. The doctor found an infection that would have become dangerous if we had waited. Rusty recovered and he lived many more happy years. That day I realized something important. Love is not just about affection. Love is about attention. It is about noticing the quiet changes that others might ignore. Young people often tell me, "My cat is purring, so everything is fine." And I shake my head slowly, because I have walked that road before. I have felt the heavy silence of a home after a small life fades away. I have held a collar in my hands long after the cat who wore it was gone, and I would give anything to go back in time and listen more carefully. Do not misunderstand me. Yes, cats do purr when they are happy. They purr when they are comfortable, when they trust you, when they feel safe in your arms. But happiness is not the only language of that sound. Pain can speak through it. Fear can speak through it. Even loneliness can hide inside it. So you must learn to read the whole story, not just one chapter. Look at your cat's body language. Are they eating normally? Are they moving with ease? Are their eyes bright and curious? Or do they seem tired, withdrawn, and different from their usual self? These are the clues that matter. I sit here now, an old man with more memories than years left ahead of me, and I think about all the cats who shared my life. Each one taught me something. Each one left a small paw print on my heart. And the lesson that echoes the loudest is this: never assume, always observe. One day, your home will be quiet too. The toys will remain on the floor untouched. The soft blanket will stay folded in the corner. And you will wish you had paid more attention to the small signals, the gentle sounds, the subtle changes. I know this because I have lived it. So tonight, when your cat curls up beside you and begins to purr, do not just smile and move on. Pause for a moment. Watch them. Feel their breathing. Notice their energy. Ask yourself, are they truly comfortable, or are they trying to soothe themselves? I do not have many years left, my friend. Time moves faster when your hair turns gray and your hands begin to tremble. That is why I speak with urgency now. Not to scare you, but to protect the small life that depends on you. Your cat cannot speak your language. You are their voice, their guardian, their only chance at comfort. So go now. Yes, right now. Find your cat wherever they are sleeping, hiding, or quietly watching you from across the room. Sit beside them. Gently place your hand on their back. Feel that soft vibration, that familiar kurkur sound, and listen with your heart as much as your ears. And if my old memories helped you today, if my mistakes saved you from making the same ones, then stay with me. Walk this journey of love and understanding beside me, because every lesson I share is written in the footprints of the cats I have loved and lost.